Yo. Okay, variation 1. Very interesting variation. That's the setup variation that Sonic Fox plays. Sonic Fox? Sonic Fox, I mean. He has air attack. Strepsistera. Okay, let's start with these two here. There are many things you can do with the Strepsistera. Especially when amped. Look at this. Oh, I missed it. So let's say you're able to amp it. You grab. Oh, it hits you both, right? No. Yes, okay, yes, but no. Okay. The thing is, when you grab, even though you're both knocked down, since it keeps going, you have time for a full combo. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. You should use the Strepsistera as an ender when your combos are finished. Right, like this. Because then they're forced to block once more. Now this variation especially is very resource intensive. That's one of her problems. I think it's a problem for Dvorah generally. She needs resources to work, and especially to get some damage, or else you don't get damage. You know, the best you can do with no resources, I think that is what you can do in terms of combos. But she needs resources, especially in variation 1, I would argue, because of that move. The thing is, if you expect the grab, what you might do this. The thing is, let's say they amp, you expect the grab, but the problem is, if you expect the grab with a Strepsistera neutral duck, then you get hit by the things, by the setup, because they are mids. So that's the problem. There's not much you can do other than just block and hope for the best. Block and tech. I think if you tech, you still get hit. So let's go with all. So she's always gonna block. Throw escape on. Whoops. We do this. We grab. And it's still my turn. So you can't neutral duck. You can't tech. If you just block, stand block, I'm gonna grab you, and then it's time for a full combo. So you pretty much can't do anything other than block and hope that they don't grab you. Or just run away, I guess. I guess you can run away, just backdash the hell, because look, the distance is not great. If you're in the corner, you're screwed. And even if you are not getting grabbed, let's say you guess right, you assume that they're just gonna combo you, so you hold your block. So you guess right, this is out, you know there's no grab coming. Look at the health here. You're guessing right, but you took a lot of chip damage, enough to kill you. So it's either you block or what? So either I do this, I set you up, or you just keep blocking the whole time. Okay, now let's do that again. So the mind game is, I put this out there, am I gonna go for the grab? If I go for the grab, you're gonna get full comboed. Or am I just gonna start comboing you? If I go for the grab, you can't tech. Because if you tech, it opens you up, and then you're gonna get full comboed. So what you can do instead of teching is neutral duck, I guess. And then you can respond. Poke. Oh my god, I forgot a few things. I forgot some poke setups, guys. Let's go back to her. This one here. Hit. Hit. Oh, come on, not flawless. There we go. I see Sonic Fox use that one often. Huh. 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 Probably don't want to use it if it's just down 1 because you're too close. But down 4. Here we go. Beauty. Pretty cool, huh? Alright guys, peace. Go for the grab. So that's the best that I can do as a Dvorah. You neutral duck, and then you block. Because again, if I tech, I'm fucked. Right, if I just block, obviously I'm fucked. I guess I can jump. Jumping would be ideal. Let's try it. So she grabs, I jump. It's not even ideal because it still touches me. So the best you can do is this. Oh, hold on. It's this. And then you block, or let's try to. So I guess the best you can do is, the situation possible is duck the first throw and then block the rest. That's the ideal situation in terms of defense for Dvorah. If you just don't tech at all and block, you're gonna get hit if she grabs you. So the best that you can do is neutral duck the first throw, and then even if she throws you again, neutral crouch, block, block, block. So I guess she cannot... Let's see that again, right? So I neutral duck the first throw, I block, block, block. Hold on. Yeah, by that time, since the 3 of them have come out, nothing's gonna happen. Neutral duck. 2, 3. Yeah, nothing can happen. Even let's say I let go of block on the second throw. She can't grab you because you're in hit stun. But, you know, in a real life scenario, unless it's a hard raid and you know absolutely that they're gonna go for a throw, you're pretty much fucked. If you don't know, if you have to guess, you're fucked. You're pretty much fucked. So you just block and just hope for the best. Essentially. So that setup is a good setup. I would recommend that on hit, probably be good to set that up, not on block. I don't recommend that on block you set it up because it's not a real trap until a few seconds in. So you can't get, not a few seconds in, but a few frames in. I don't know how many. But for example, so let's say this thing. So she sets it up, I react, it doesn't come out, see? I react, the thing doesn't come out. So it's not a real set, like it's not fast like the, I think it's the Jack in the Box of is it Jack in the Box or? No, anyways, the Joker setup, it's not as fast. And if you're really fast, it just gets destroyed immediately. So it takes a little bit of time before it comes out. Oh, she's gonna amp it. Oh. It's gonna come out. So if amped, it's gonna come out, even if you react quickly. See, I hit her. Interestingly, only 2 of them come out instead of 3. Guess it cancels the first one, but not the other 2. 1, 2. So if you're gonna do it on block, you have to amp it. Let's say I react properly, and I try to go for a full combo. Let's say I actually try to go for a full combo. Okay, it keeps you safe if you amp it. So on block, you can amp it. I don't really recommend it unless you're willing to take some damage. But on hit, it's probably a useful thing to always set it up after you're done your combos. Like that. Because then you can just keep going and forever keep going. When you're done your combo completely, throw it out there. Try to do it as much as you can. No. Let's say it's on hit. Sploosh. You have time. Yeah, you can't do it non-stop, right? If I try to do it again, no, it doesn't work because there's like a 5-second delay. This one has to come out and explode before another one can be brought in. Yeah, it has to disappear before the other one can be brought in. But with this variation, as soon as you can, throw it out there. It can protect you if you get hit. It's pressure, meaning that they have to block this, or else they're gonna get opened up and you can full combo them.
Yeah. Beautiful there. And calling out that breakaway, recognizing and knowing I can drop the slug and go.
Okay, so that's it for her setup for Strepsistera. The ticking time bug. It's a nice name. Now, pretty interesting. Full screen. If you really want to bug them on amp, come on, amp it, bitch. There's like a wall, and it allows you to just come in. They can't go forward. If you need to keep your opponent out, if you don't want them to come in for whatever reason, this thing here is a wall that can't be crossed, essentially, until this is over. So this is good to, when you want to come in on someone who doesn't really have a projectile. If you're fighting someone who has a projectile, they just can stay away and throw shit at you. But again, this is good for to control the screen.
Have you ever seen an upbeat Jackie not leave the ground? She's too scared.
Look at that, look at that, look at that.
There's bugs everywhere.
It's an obstacle course.
In Variation 1, she gets these special extra combos. And these are extremely important because when you stagger, you can create a mind game, right? So I want to see this. Quick option. Whoops, not full screen. Let's say close. Right, like I showed you in the universal. So this dagger is amazing. You can do that, and then you can end it up with this one, or end up with this one if they're trying to flawless block. However, in variation 1, this is not needed. Here is why. You can do this and then sploosh, and then you grab them with that. It's -9 punishable. But here's what happens. How am I gonna do that? So I do this. No. Let's say the requirement triggers if this combo attack is a counter or punish. Now this is gonna crush if someone tries to interrupt this. Right in the middle here. They want to interrupt it, and then you're thinking, oh yes, come on, please try to interrupt, and then you're like sploosh, and you grab them. It's gonna be a crushing blow. Let's put easy crushing blow on and show you the damage. Sploosh. It changes side too, so 295 changes side. So it's great compared to 102. And this here, this combo here, what I do is I count in my head. I'm like 1, 2, and then 3 is when I get them. And that usually works. Or maybe I'll do 1 if the other guy is really patient. I do for 1, 2, 3, and then I go. But usually 1, 2, and 3. If someone's real fast, you've been staggering all game long, I do it on 2, 1, 2. It works, guys. Try it out. It's super fun to catch someone with that. And of course, obviously, if it's an unsafe move, sploosh. Since it's a punish, you're gonna get them with that. So to punish, use that, or when you stagger and you try to get them to react, that's how you get the parasite move. And that is how Sonic Fox got Rewind in a big tournament. I think it was the end, the match point, and then he did this one too. I think he did it on third, sploosh, and he got him. And he won the freaking tournament. What art, what art.
Rewind. This is his round to lose still. He's looking for something. KO blow is there. Will it be needed? Oh, the crouch! Oh my word! He pressed the reset mustard at the last minute! What the hell just happened there?
Okay, this goddamn move. In the universals, we talked about this, finishing it with a high, or finishing it with this move when they neutral dock to try to catch you with a high. Alright, so in this one, you don't need to finish with this. Same thing as the other one. You can finish with this, or you can finish with this. Now, look at the frames here. On block, -2, perfectly safe, unpunishable. This one, ooh, -17. So, what I recommend is you do this after you've conditioned them to try to take back their turn after the 4-2-2. So sometimes I'll just do this a couple of times during the match, and then when I see that, let's say they punish me once after I do this because it's -12, they get the punish, and then I know they're comfortable, and then what I'll do is I will do, is it gonna do it? 1, 2, why is it not doing it? I'll do this here. Or again, same thing, you're trying to condition them to think that they can punish you on the high. You want them to neutral crouch, and then that's when you throw it out there. And it crushing blows. Let's see how much damage it is. It crushing blows on the triggers at the third hit is the first hit to hit the opponent. Alright. This is easy crushing blow. It won't happen like this, but it's 170. Okay, 200, and look at the chip. Look at the chip. Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking chip. Anyways. Now, the other one. What is it? Tsetsi. Okay. This is what you should usually end with normally. And look at the mind game here. That's an overhead. It won't crush unless the opponent blocks late. A stupid requirement, the dumbest probably requirement other than throw crushing blows in this game. But if the opponent blocks late on hip, so you always have an incentive to finish with this, especially when you've conditioned them to do this. What I would do is I would probably cash this one out first, because then they'll be wary after, and then you can just keep finishing either with the overhead or the high, If you play safe, you want to finish it with the overhead always. Is there a flawless? There is a flawless. There we go. Flawless. Is there a flawless with a mid? There is. So if someone's a flawless god, what you can do is sploosh. That's the mind game. It's you condition them with that, and then sploosh with that. Okay, I think that's it for variation 1. Remember to stagger a lot. Try to catch them with these 2 moves here, with these 2 crushing blows. Remember to, when you finish your combos, to throw that little bug out there. Remember to finish your combos with that little bug. Come on, don't fail me, don't fail me. There you go. When you grab, sploosh, 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 it's still your turn. Absolutely beautiful. So when you go for that, then you amp it, grab them. The way that the other guy can get out of it is to neutral duck your first grab and then block the rest, essentially. The mind game again is, if you, so for example, let's say he does neutral duck your first grab and then blocks the rest, and then you fail as a Dvorah player, then that's when you just combo them, right? Because they'll neutral duck the first hit, and you just go ahead and full combo their asses. Don't forget to constantly poke with Dvorah. To jump and constantly poke, come on. Okay, whatever.